little bit of harass going on right there.
Loving it.
That's me singing.
I know, man. I know. Yeah.
We got a lot of people tuning in. Last night I had way too much, but I don't give a shit. Hey, everybody, how's everybody doing? Thomas, I don't think I'm freezing up on your end. Look at this. You can see me.
And there we go. I love it, dude. No, not at all. Not at all.
Tasting the Heat Live is back. Thank you for everybody watching us. You know what? It's getting to the winter. Things are slowing down for me, so hopefully we will be getting more Tasting the Heat Live on Sunday nights. Matter of fact, next Sunday we're going to have Dragon Salts in. We're going to have Kim Hines in.
Sweet.
And we're going to be talking about it. We tested out our stuff last Wednesday on the Electric Chili Land, and she's going to be on telling us about, I think it might be Amber who's going to be on. But anyways, we're going to be talking about their salts and everything they've done with them and how they got involved. And the stuff is absolutely fantastic. So join me next Sunday night for Tasting the Heat Live. And I'm going to do a taste test this Wednesday for Scotty O'Hotty's new salsa. He has came out with a beer bacon salsa, and
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, his beer bacon hot sauce is fantastic. Then he added scorpion pepper, and now he's got a salsa. So we're gonna jump into that this coming Wednesday. So special Tasting the Heat Live on Wednesday night, and Thomas, my buddy in crime, my partner on the Electric Chili Land. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing well, Just wrapping up the end of the weekend. Had a good time with my wife today. Sunday, we try to make that as much of a family day as possible if we're not booked out doing the whole, festival set up the booth kind of stuff. So,
nice.
Yeah, did up some steaks, enjoyed ourselves a couple beers, watched a couple movies, and it's actually been a relaxing day. I got to chit chat with my mom. She and Pop are down in Cabo, Mexico here for a week. Yep. Well, they had some use or lose points on their timeshare. So
speaking of movies, Tracy and I went and seen Bohemian Rhapsody last weekend.
How was it?
Great movie. You don't even have to really be a Queen fan. You will definitely love this movie. It's really, really well done. Hey, we got a lot of people watching. I really appreciate it. I hope I get mention everybody. Scott, Ronald, Jamie, Ken, all the way from Australia. Julie, how you doing? I hope your the beautiful daughter's feeling a little bit better. I seen she was going to go on earlier but wasn't feeling well. James, Ronald, we got
Bayland, yep. Jamie Parisi, my good friend up in Canada.
Awesome. Chelsea, good to see you on there. I haven't spoke to Chelsea in a while. They've been so busy, and we've been busy. They got all moved in down there, and they do some fantastic. That's Chelsea Fender from Etch and Sketch Glassworks. She does an amazing job. Her and her husband just do fantastic. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time, so sorry. Cassandra, how you doing? Oh, I seen the bottles that Etch and Sketch made for you. They look amazing.
Those look sharp.
Yes. Thank you all for being with us. Tasting the Heat Live is back. We're going to keep on going here and getting things going for you. Thomas has got something new on the line. Thomas,
couple new things, man.
Yeah, tell everybody from now you got a new website or on Facebook called Voodoo Chili Spiceworks, right?
Spiceworks. Yep. Yeah, they actually that name, that little sub brand, has been around now for probably 4 years, I think, whenever it came out with Tie Dry.
Okay.
And which is a fun product, and it's kind of cool. I'm not going to say we had anything to do with it, but at the time, the reason I put that together, because there really wasn't a really cool dry sriracha product out there. I mean, there were dry products out there that advertised themselves as such, but like most of the ones I came across didn't even have any garlic in it. And I mean, that's really a key component. I mean, peppers and vinegar and a little bit of sweetness, and garlic is really what that's all about. So nonetheless, I mean, we've tried some other products over the years, ran into a number of different problems, mostly sourcing of the ingredients. And as you well know, when we're up in Chicago working the booth together, I'd been really starting to finalize an Italian dressing seasoning. I know that's a mouthful, but it's an Italian dry seasoning. Of the three that we have online right now, it's definitely the hottest of the three. But it's based off of like kind of an Italian dressing mix. And it's got all the salt, sugar. So if you want a ridiculously hot Italian dressing, you could make that into a dressing. And then
Oh
flaming
yeah.
jerk or jamin, that's our jerk seasoning, and that's been a product I've been working on now for not specifically to have a product to market, but I've been working on something really cool in the dry jerk seasoning slash rub line. God, for over a decade now. When I went down to Jamaica, absolutely blew me away. The jerk chicken down there. I was like, whoa, what we got back up stateside doesn't hold a candle. So,
No, and no matter, even if you buy the seasoning down there and bring it back, it's not
hmm
the same. It's
yeah,
definitely not
well,
the same.
yeah, I mean the woods that they use to cook the meat over impart so much flavor. Not that everybody down there uses pimento wood, but which that's the bush that allspice berries are cultivated from. Not that everybody down there uses it, but it is very popular wood to use. But I mean, just the smoke that they're getting on the meat imparts so much flavor that we just can't get here. And the cooking method, I mean, it looks borderline barbaric sometimes. I mean, it's over this big grate that looks like it's been around for half a century. They got all the wood and the coals and everything going, and just so succulent and tasty and spicy. And it's a combination of a dry rub, the smoke, the open flame, the dry seasoning, and then they got this paste. It's got the Scotch bonnets and everything all mashed up in there. And yeah, Jamaican cooking overall is just, man, my cup of tea, dude. My cup of
Absolutely.
tea.
Absolutely. I'm going to put myself on full screen because I have your new seasoning up behind me.
Right
And
on.
we have the Rome is burning,
That would be the
and
Italian, yes, sir.
we have the jerk seasoning. So tell everybody what this is, or what one you
Well,
want. What you want me dive into first?
if those are the two you want to check out, you want to check out the jerk first.
The jerk first. Okay.
Yeah, because the pepper component on Rome is burning is definitely a lot higher. The jerk seasoning, I tried to go for, I wouldn't say family friendly.
Uh huh.
Chili heads are going to want to add more Reaper powder, Ghost powder, whatever. They're going to want to really tune theirs up a lot. But the jerk seasoning I think could be a good start because Rome is burning, as the name implies. It's going to give you a good long burn. If you got a fiddle, you can do your whole little Nero thing. Har 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 har.
Well, I'm gonna get right into it here and see what we got. I just, as you could see, I just pulled off the tab of it, so it's right here. This is a fresh try. Now I got to try the experimental portion of this before the final, so I know
Way
you
early
said
on.
you've changed some stuff, so I am
Hmm.
gonna dig into this.
Cool.
Oh, that's the aroma is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Explain to everybody what's in this as I'm giving it a whiff.
It's
Mm,
very traditional jerk seasoning.
nice.
Instead, I've in the past have always kind of gone heavy-handed with cinnamon. Here, I wound up going a lot more with the allspice than what I've been doing with cinnamon over the years. The pepper blend in there, the one bringing the majority of the heat, are really all of the longer, sneaky, lingering heats. The Carolina Reaper powder. Um, got a good amount of cayenne in there, a little bit of
Ooh,
powdered habanero.
there's a bite in that. That's
Oh,
definitely
without a
got.
doubt.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
but the flavor.
You likey?
Wow.
Or
Oh, absolutely.
thank you, thank you.
That is that would be perfect for I breathed in.
Oh, don't
For
want to do
for
that. No, don't
chicken,
want to do that.
for chicken or fish. This would be great
Hmm.
on shrimp too. Just amazing. Or scallops. Oh my god.
Actually, it is. It is. Yep.
Oh,
But chicken thighs is my favorite thing to throw on the smoker.
I'm I want to try and explain the flavor. Um, I'm definitely getting the cumin, but that's not up front. I just know that's in there because that's a spice I'm getting. You
Hmm.
definitely get the cayenne um, for the heat that I. Excuse me. Oh, get coming back up. I mean,
Right.
now I'm reading the ingredients and bell pepper. I definitely taste the bell pepper in that.
Cool. Cool. And
Yeah,
it's a dried red bell pepper.
yeah. The little bit. I'm not getting a whole lot of allspice, but there's definitely a little bit in there.
Hmm. Hmm.
Chili powder, nutmeg, Now I didn't find the nutmeg, but I'm
Nope.
sure it's it adds to it, you know.
Oh, the cinnamon, the allspice really kind of all kind of play in together
Okay.
as more of kind of a hybrid flavors, for lack of a better term. I mean, I'm not a
Celery
classically
seed,
trained chef.
definitely. Celery seed, I'm getting that.
Hmm.
Bay leaf,
Hmm.
very slight,
Yep.
but it's there, and a lot of times I've noticed bay leaf. Far as myself,
Hmm.
that can overpower stuff,
Oh,
and
in a
and it's
heartbeat.
too
Yep.
much, and I don't get that. I didn't even realize I was getting it till I read the ingredients
Hmm.
list. But the little bit of thyme, I'm not a thyme fan, but I can't. But that's because usually thyme, once again, like bay leaf, it's
Hmm.
always so strong,
Or
and I
basil. Yeah.
or
Both, all
basil.
those can
Yep,
really just.
yep, and perfectly balanced. What a great balance on that. I will
Well, thank you.
definitely be using that. This would be good as a rib rub too before you throw it on the in the oven.
I've not tried that yet.
Yeah, I bet that would be a little olive oil and then put this on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and rub that around. That would be great. This is the jerk seasoning, and this is from Voodoo. Let me put full screen so they can see a picture of it behind me.
Sure.
The jerk right here, not here.
No, right here.
The jerk
That'd be
seasoning
me.
is amazing. Is that a word on top of jerk?
Yep, yep. Takes a little bit of reading.
Okay,
Those are supposed to be kind of like flames,
right.
spelling the word flaming.
I see it now. I see it
Yeah.
now. Flaming. Got it.
Yep.
Got
Yep.
it. I love it.
It's one of those things. Once you see it, you'll always see it. But until then, it's like,
Yep.
are those flames or those letters? What the hell you got going
I
on up there? And
wasn't
it's like it's
sure.
flaming
I
jerk.
wasn't
And
sure. Excellent job. I love the label.
thank you.
Fantastic. I got to take a drink because I think some of the dry is coming back up on me.
There we go. Well, I'm glad you tried that one first because rum is burning. Probably twice the amount of Carolina Reaper in that one, comparatively speaking, as far as just ounce for ounce.
Hey, if everybody have any questions for Thomas, go ahead and throw them out there. He can take a look at these while I'm breaking into the next one.
There we go.
And all right, I'm breaking into Rome is Burning. I'm going to go full screen so they can see that behind me. And you tell everybody what is Rome is Burning.
Rome is Burning is a really fun, sweet, and savory, not overly sweet. If you can think of, say, like an Italian dressing, dry mix
Okay.
gets jacked up with heat. Those are a lot of the flavor components that you're going to find in there. Although Rome is Burning is a heck of a lot more herbal
Yeah.
with the thyme, the basil, stuff like that. So for me, it's been a fun sauce. I mean, I love eating tortellini. I probably do myself a massive pot of that about once a month, and then we'll do kind of a white cheese type sauce. And man, the Rome is Burning. Putting that in there really
Yeah,
lights it up.
I'm definitely getting the basil,
Hmm.
the oregano. The oregano is right up there.
Oh
I
yeah.
like oregano. Uh, garlic. Well, you can't really smell garlic too much unless it's fresh. So I'm not getting that yet. Rosemary a little bit. Citrus. Oh, lemon oil. Oh, let me
Yep.
see. Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
dried lemon oil. Yeah, right, way in the background there.
Okay. Okay. I can. I wouldn't have known what that is,
Hmm.
but the aroma is amazing.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
could
Yeah.
see where you can mix this with a little vinegar and oil and make a salad dressing out of it.
You did. Yeah, you want to put a label on there, keep the kids
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. Okay.
grandmom away from it, unless grandmom's chili head, because yeah, this bad boy packs a decent punch to it.
What pepper's in this?
Oh God, let's see. Once again, went with the cayenne, a little bit of that extra hot cashmere chili
Ooh.
that I love working with so much,
Oh
and
my God.
then probably about 2.5 times the amount of Reaper per pound than we do with the jerk.
Wow.
So yeah, tie dry would
Wow.
be halfway between the jerk seasoning and rum is burning.
Well, I love tie dry. Tie dry is
I know you
amazing
do.
stuff. Oh, this rum is burning. This is killer.
It's a big difference from what you
Oh.
tried there in Chicago this summer, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The stuff in Chicago was more of it tasted more like an Italian seasoning. This
Right.
is an Italian seasoning on steroids.
Ah, thank
This
you, dude.
this this is killer. I'm getting some salt. You got salt in this a little bit?
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
I didn't get that in the that's not in the jerk though. I didn't get any salt in that.
Now, there's actually a little bit of smoked salt
Smoked salt?
in the
Okay.
jerk seasoning, but not a hell of a lot of it. This one's definitely a good deal more salt forward. The sugar component in there is definitely present, but I mean, even my son, who's one of my
Wow.
sons, type 1 diabetic, I can't imagine him using enough of that to get his glucose levels,
Right. Right.
kicked out of whack.
I tell you what, the jerk, oh man, my tongue just lit right up.
Well, you stacked. You're still carrying some of the Reaper from the jerk seasoning,
And then
and
this
now
on
the
top, but
rum is
yeah.
burning. It's twice,
Oh
as far
yeah.
as I forget how many grams per pound of overall mix I'm doing on that one. But if you took a look at the recipe, it's over twice the Reaper and rum is burning.
Oh, this is the jerk is jerk seasoning. Think of Jamaica. Definitely jerk
Yep,
seasoning.
and that's what I've been going for over 10
Yep.
years on
Yep.
trying to find a
You've nailed
cool
it.
dry rub that I love.
Roma's burning. I've never had anything like this. Amazing
Awesome.
stuff.
That's
Yes.
that's what I want to hear. Not so much amazing, but I like hearing
No.
that this is not something I've had before.
No. I can't say I've had anything close to that. That's a lot like your
Awesome.
Thai dry, far as being totally unique and original. Nailed it.
Awesome.
Nailed it.
Awesome. Thank you, dude. Thank you. That's been our biggest goal. I mean, I was so overwhelmed when I saw how densely populated the American hot sauce market, and the specialty type, this gourmet, what do they call that? Not small barrel, but small. I'm getting a little bit of feedback loop off your mic there,
Oh,
but nonetheless,
probably when I lean forward.
yeah, and just a heck of a lot of talent in the small batch hot sauce arena. So, when Rose and I came back from K. John's that
Boutique.
weekend about
Boutique.
5.5 years ago. Pardon?
Boutique.
There we go. Boutique. Yes.
Yes,
Boutique.
absolutely.
Yes. But I mean, we got so much talent in this space. So, yeah, Rose and I got to talking on our way back from meeting K. John and John and McLaughlin, Steve Seabury, John Tilley, that whole group. Got Timothy Bader, who man, I've got that guy on such a huge pedestal as far as just being able to put flavors together. But yeah, did a lot of talking on the way back from there, and it was like, you know what? I couched a whole bunch of recipes I'd been working on, and just decided to focus on things that either weren't being done quite yet, or there was like Thai dry. There was stuff
Right.
out there called dry sriracha, but it didn't bring that nice Thai, Vietnamese, nice burn, lots of garlic, and so we either try to do something new or do something very, very different,
Yeah.
and make it somewhat new.
Now,
I'm not going to say do it right because that's so subjective and plus just cocky, which
right.
I know being noisy and my weird sense of humor, it comes across like, but anyhow.
Well, I can say it because I think you've done it right. The jerk is definitely great for cooking out. I think that's a killer stuff for the barbecue. The Rome is burning. Wow, that is any kind of spaghetti sauce, any kind of a meatball sandwich. Even a little bit on your salad. Now you'd have to be careful with that because it would warm your lettuce up a little bit. But,
Yeah,
pizza. It'd be great on pizza.
it is fantastic on pizza.
Now I can
Yep.
see a pizza with extra sauce and then layering this on it. That would
There
just
we go.
make it jump.
Oh, heck yeah.
Amazing stuff, man.
Well, and a lot of the Italian, white cream-based sauces.
Oh, there
I've
you go.
really, really enjoyed using the rum is burning on that this summer.
Okay.
And then who just said pretty tasty on baked potatoes?
Oh, I bet.
Jamie, yes, it is. I just tried that for the first time, I don't know, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I mean, I had to think. I always overload my baked potatoes. It may as well be mashed potatoes with the amount of butter and sour cream that I load up in there. And yeah, the rum is burning. That made for a nice, fun, spicy potato.
But I can see the jerk seasoning being good on baked potato or on French fries.
Oh man, those are two that I've not been. You're giving me a lot of good ideas here
Yeah,
this evening.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Hey, we just got Victor Ives joining and Paul
Hey,
Johnson.
Victor.
Thank you very much for joining us. we're trying out the two new sauces, or I mean not sauces, the two new
Dry sauces, sure.
dry sauces from
Yeah.
Voodoo Chili, and they are Roma's Burning and Flaming Jerk Seasoning. You can see them right here. They're absolutely fantastic stuff. If you tuned in late, you can watch it on the replay because you're not going to want to miss these. They're excellent, excellent seasoning. And I got to commend you. Fantastic, fantastic job there, Thomas. Amazing
Thank you
stuff.
very much, dude. I appreciate that.
And this
I
was
appreciate
totally
that.
peeled the label off. Not sure what I was getting into, and for the reaction that I gave you was true. This is great, great, great stuff. Fantastic.
Awesome, dude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here at Tasting the Heat Live. We will be back, like I said, this Wednesday. I'll be trying out the brand new excuse me, Scotty O'Hotty beer bacon chipotle salsa. So
Sweet.
until then, remember, this is Tasting the Heat
Tasting
Live.
the heat.
The one, the only, the original Spicy Food Talk Show on Facebook. Your home for spicy food, reviews, and entertainment. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining in. Thanks for watching the Tasting the Heat YouTube channel. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on one of our spicy videos. Then make a comment below so we know what you want to see next. And remember, when you're out there, keep tasting the heat.